Okay, very first of all, let's go to our GitHub repository. I will paste the link in the description below if you haven't followed my previous series. But I highly recommend you to watch that previous series. Let's clone on our desktop and then open on your favorite code editor. The very first of all, here we are going to connect to our local database and check if that is working or not. So to do so, we need to copy the env example file and then make it as a env file. So let's paste it and then let's rename it as a env only. And as you can see here, we don't have a app key which we will generate. Let's create the database first, api-app, and you can keep the settings as it is. Let's copy the database name. Hope you have a XAMPP. So I already have installed a XAMPP. So I will create a new database called api_app. That's it. And this is our database is ready. Now let's go back to our application. And the very first of all, we are going to install the composer. So composer install. And it should install all the packages that are dependent, that our project is dependent on. So the next step is to migrate our database data table. So PHP artisan migrate. It should migrate all the tables that are already on our project. Let's check on the XAMPP. Yes, it is now. So the other thing we need to do here is to generate our permissions. So I'll copy this one. And then here I'll enter PHP artisan and the paste the permission generate, which will generate our permission list of permission. After that, we will seed our admin data for username and password. So I'll just run PHP artisan db artisan db seed. So you can just run the, if your project is large and if you want to run the seeders one, you just copy the class name and then do that dash class name. So let's check on our browser now. Okay, as I mentioned before, we need to generate the app key. Let's refresh again, okay, this will generate the env file, and let's refresh now. It should allow us to log in. So to get the detail from the create super user seeders, just copy this one, paste it over here on the user, and the password is password.1. Let's copy that one, let's paste it over here, and let's log in. Okay, this one is because of a small mistake on our previous code. So I'll fix that one here, auth service provider, and it is because the role name has not matched, and because of the case sensitiveness, and it should give us the project. So our project is running very well on our local host. So we will be copying this project on our server. Okay, so let's log out this one. And for the hosting purpose, I'm using SiteGround. So I'll log in to my detail. You can log into any of the hosting, you already have it. I'll go to website. I have a collaborated websites. And here I'll create a subdomain. So I'll get the name as a unique. So it will be unique.krishnal.com.np. And now another step is to make our database. So go to sites, go to MySQL, and go to create a database. It will automatically give you a database name here, and we need to create a user for that database. let's change the label here first so that it will be easier to know which database we are working on. So I'll give the unique app, and let's assign the user for this database. So create a user. Let's copy this username and be sure that you are not copying the spaces. Let's go to our env file. Let's copy over our user section. So let's hit over here. Let's copy the password as well. Make sure that you are not copying the space. And let's go back to our browser, and then let's label it as well, this one, so that it will be easier to check which user we are assigning to which database. So go to database again. Let's assign the user over here, and let's select the user, unique user, and then confirm it. Our database is almost ready. Let's copy this database name as well, and let's go to our env. Let's paste it over here. Okay, our env file is ready. Now let's save it all. Now let's go back to our desktop. Let's make this one as a zip file and make it zip, and then you can choose whatever you like, but I'll choose best. So after this completion, we will be uploading this file on the server. Okay, this subdomain will create a folder for us, and it will be similar for your main domain as well. This is my main domain, krishnaraj.com.np, and this is our just created subdomain. Here, let's check what it loads. Okay, it is loading the default landing page. Let's delete this one, we don't need it. Now let's upload our folder or the zip file. Okay, after completion, you can extract this zip file. And here we have our it created another folder, but it's all right. This is the main file to our project. We don't need this API, so we don't need this zip file again as well. So let's delete this one so that it will not make confusion. Let's go to our API. Let's go to inside API, and let's copy all, and let's bring this one step folder back, one folder back. Okay, you can keep this API folder, or you can delete it, not a problem. Now the other step is, this is the main step. So go to inside public. Let's copy this one. You can select all, and then right click, then move to the main folder called public_html. Yep, it's completed. Now going to the public_html. This is our main file called index.php, where we need to edit our library folder or the project folder. So to do so, we need to edit on 34 line number called add API, and then 47 add API. Why I am adding API? Because our folder name is API. After that, let's go to our website. Let's refresh it. Okay, that's done. Our website is on the internet. Now the other thing we need to do is we need to export and import our database. Let's export it, which will have a default data. So let's go back to our site tools. Let's go to MySQL. Let's go to phpMyAdmin, and here access it. This is the thing I was talking about. It will make you, if you label your database, it will make it easier. Now import here the SQL file, and then let's go. After that, you are good to go. Now you can log in as you did on your local. Let's do superuser@gmail.com, and the password was password with p_1. And let's not save that one for now. It should give me the exact database that we just checked on our local. That's it for on this video. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If you face any problem related with the Laravel, you can comment below, and I'll also keep the link on the description below for the SiteGround affiliate, and that helps me keep running this YouTube channel. Hope it has been helpful to you. If you have a friend which is learning Laravel, you can share with him or her. See you on the next video. Thank you.